Star Ocean has a weird past. You have some of the games where fans absolutely adore it and pretty much agree they're good as a whole. Then you have others where it's almost like the fan base is split and they're like, this was terrible, and the others where this was pretty good. Now, for me, I enjoyed what I've played of the series so far. I've played Star Ocean 1, Star Ocean 4, and I'm in the middle of Star Ocean 3. But none of that really matters too much on this, because this is Star Ocean 6, The Divine Force, the brand new entry, and we have a demo for it. And I want to go into the gameplay and combat sections and pretty much everything of my thoughts from the demo and see what they've upgraded since the previous entries. Compared to the previous Star Ocean games, I want to say this game focuses on speed, and I was not expecting that. Like, let's start with combat now. Instead of the semi-auto function where the previous games would take you to your enemy to start an attack, this game does the same type of thing, but it's more like a lock-on system. Like, the game is going to take you really quickly to your enemy to start a combo, and that, in my opinion, brings a new type of fluidity that is really welcomed. You can basically fly to your enemies from your drone, or if you lock on the field and just click the attack button, if you're close enough, you will basically just dash straight into your enemy for an attack. This drone is also so incredible for traversal and movement around the world. These sections of areas are a bit bigger than the previous Star Ocean games, so you need traversal for it, right? This drone controls good, it's fast, and it's really fun to just fly around the map with this thing. Coming from the bit clunky dashing of the previous games, this is extremely welcome and is just a blast to basically fly around the map. Also, being able to run into your enemies in real time instead of a battle transition is super cool. It makes the world feel more alive and just keeps the speed up that I think they're going for. Attack animations are all really nicely done, and the particle effects that come out of everything are also really neat to look at. Now, the game has a nice rumble feature if you're playing on PS5 when you're running around and doing traversal. One thing that's weird that I want to mention that I hope they fix is when you actually smack an enemy with your sword or something, it doesn't vibrate. That's pretty weird to me, and I hope they do fix that. One thing that I loved that they brought back was blind sides. Now, blind sides were basically like a perfect dodge, but Star Ocean's variant if an enemy's not looking at you. But you can also perfect dodge just by doing your regular dodge roll. This is really snappy and gives plenty of iframes and is just really nice in general. It gives you some HP back if you're playing as Raymond. I'm not sure of how those skills will change, if a perfect dodge will start giving you other effects, but I love how you can also do a perfect dodge in your regular dodge roll, and then also use your drone to do a blind side, which basically is more so sneaking behind the enemy. You do this by changing your direction as you're flying with your drone, and then if you're dodge rolling, you're just going to basically time your dodges. So, two different ways to do a perfect dodge, and I really, really love that. So the combat is looking really good and is having some depth to it. Now, running around the map and just exploring was also fun. You could use your drone to basically grab some items and basically do these little platforming sections. They're not totally like platforming, but it feels good to jump and fly around the map. So putting items in these certain areas to make you explore more is a really good idea in my opinion. The whole game is really speedy with whatever it does. I mean, look at Raymond here. He's basically on crack. The game lets you do fun things like assassinate enemies from up high, and there's just a lot of fun to this game. I didn't expect you to be able to just hop around your environment like this. It's a really nice welcome change to the series, and overall, I had such a blast with the combat system. There's some things I need to get used to, like the AP system, because that basically stops your attack if you're button mashing, and it makes you think out and plan your attacks a bit more and what you're going to do in your combat scenario. I actually like it. At first, I was like, I don't like it because it stops me from attacking, right? But I started to have this flow where I would go in with a bunch of AP and know what I want to do. And it actually brought this flow that I actually found a lot of fun. So I think I'm going to get way more into that in the full game releases. The visuals, in my opinion, are absolutely amazing. I especially love the skyboxes in each area. It really makes the world feel immersive, and I just love the fantasy vibe of everything that's going on here. Especially when you could just fly your robot up onto the rooftops of these nice JRPG towns. I was really enjoying my time with the demo. My biggest complaint, and I really think they will fix this by the time it comes out because it is a demo, is the performance mode doesn't perform. The frame rate is really unstable in some areas, but other areas it holds a clean 60 FPS. So I really hope they iron out the performance mode in this area, and by the time the full game releases, I really think we have an awesome JRPG on our hands. I don't know, guys, this demo slapped. I had an absolutely fantastic time, and I'm really excited to see what Star Ocean 6 brings, and if it can rejuvenate this series and really show that it has a lot to bring to the table. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and my thoughts on Star Ocean 6. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the demo or what you think of the game in general, and if you're going to buy it. Make sure to subscribe for more content. I'm going to be going crazy on the channel. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and guys, have a fantastic rest of your day.